Hello everybody, welcome to Dating and Development. If you know who I am, you know who I am. If I don't know who I am, now I know. If I don't know who I am, I know who I am. Anyways, if you're watching this on YouTube, welcome to the channel. And the well-known audio streaming service, welcome. I've got an article analysis for today's topic. It's quite a funny one because when I first read this, I spent ages laughing with how chronically bad it is. Oops, I hit the mic stand there. That's how funny it was. But I got a good laugh and I had to share with everyone. So I think a lot of people might know what this one actually is. It's going to hit record and we will get going. Dear men, stop working out. Physical fitness creates a cycle of being a bad man that must be, put full stop to. I hope I do not get, sent to the shadow realm of YouTube with this article, but let's read it anyways. Men being not great refers to the cultural norms in an area ran by men that equates being a man with control, more control, and fisticuffs. Men are conditioned from a young age to believe that emotion, compassion, and empathy are somehow unmanly. You know what? That's not the case whatsoever, because from birth in the society we live in, we're conditioned to be sensitive, to show a lot of empathy and a lot of compassion and a lot of emotion. Men are urged, it's okay to cry, this and it's okay to talk about your feelings. It's okay to be vulnerable. Now, mind you, it's perfectly fine to be vulnerable, but not in front of women you are attracted to. Not your girlfriend. It's usually a test. You said, baby boy, please tell me how you're feeling. And I had this situation at one stage where, when the bug first started and everywhere was put down under lock and key, and I couldn't go home and see my family, and I was a bit worried. And when I said I was a bit worried about it, Jeannie Mac, it's like I could sense a sudden shift in the kind of view towards me. If that makes sense. Obviously you would know. It's like women don't like weak men. And if you show any sort of weakness or get really emotional at that, it really turns her off. And that's what I was getting at there. When I became worried, she was turned off. Now obviously, kept things strong, kept myself strong, kept going strong, was tested slightly, passed. Fair enough, but when it comes to men becoming emotional, it's okay if you have a therapist to talk to, or even your male friends or family members. But usually you want to display strength a lot of the time to women who you are dating or women who find you attractive. And they say, I want an emotional man. Don't, because what she says she wants different to what gets her going emotionally. What she says is not exactly what she wants. One of the main tactics carrying on, used by those in power of a society that is, ran by the lads, is the E word, I can't think of one for that, of physical strength, is the demand of physical strength. Western governments use ways to create a narrative that men must work out and maintain a level of physical fitness if they want to be respected in society. This belief was created purposely as a way to ensure that men live on by continuing to make women go into a state of cooperation through their muscles. That's the best way I could phrase it there. That's not the case. You know, we work out. Men work out. Women work out too. How come this is not an article about men stop working out? Women stop working out. You know, because you're doing that, you're making us men look bad. Doesn't make sense. Not at all. Even with men working out, it's kind of. I was thinking about this on my way home from the gym today about this article. And it's like, what? You're working out so you can cut the chances of having the big sad by 16%? Get out of here. You're making this society worse. Oh, what's that? It's leg day today and you want to get bigger leg muscles? What? Because you want to look good? Oh, get out of here. You know what? You belong in the bin, bucko. It's silly. Like, this person clearly does not like males. Does not like men. Not at all. And if you two send me to the Shadow Realm over this video, my sincere apologies. Even though I can't do anything about it, realistically. You know, the big head honcho is on top. But anyways, it is what it is. Men don't work out to do that for women. When I go to the gym, it's not like the lads are smashing the window. Oh, where's my wife? Going absolutely mental. Not the story. And here we have a picture here. A picture of men not being all that friendly. I guarantee you just typed in stock photo of man yelling. That came up. Perfect. You know, spin the narrative on this and hey ho presto, I'm going to go home to my 10 cats later on. Call it a day. Let's get a load of this. Women, on average, are intellectually superior to men. Where is she pulling this statistic from? Genie Mac. I guarantee you, like, she had a dartboard and just said all the ideas there. Oh great, yeah, I'll go with that one. That's fantastic. Intellectually superior. Great. I love to see the statistics. I would love to see the statistics. This intellectual maturity allows them to have a greater hold on their emotions when faced with the flight or fight response. No, it doesn't. Not at all. Men are a lot more stoic, I think. A lot more rational, logical. No, obviously men can get anxious and everything else, but when it comes to women, not always the case. In comparison, the fragility of men not being great creates an atmosphere where men feel the need to prove themselves as an alpha, resulting in extreme domineering behavior and physical fisticuffs. What? I'm not going to go into the shop to buy a loaf of bread and a carton of milk, and the guy at the checkout machine, looks at me. I'm not going to whack him in the face and go, I'm taking these now. I'm not getting like flex in front of him as like, oh, I've had 10 more girls than you, and I'm flexing the muscles away. He could turn around and say, but 10 times 0 is 0, and give me that zinger. I've never seen men, of all the men I've come across, why would they want to prove themselves alpha? It's through behavior, not going to the gym. Obviously, physique would work out and makes people respect you a lot more. Like, I found in workplaces that I've been to, I've got a lot more respect for working out, as opposed to when I was skinny and balding, where I didn't get that much respect. And then working out, people are like, hey, you look pretty good, and they respect you. Now here's where it gets interesting. Studies have shown that signs of aggression in male dogs decreased exponentially following this snip of the stick. Dr. Nicholas Dodman, veterinarian and behavior specialist, says neutering your male doge has valuable behavior benefits. It can minimize numerous unwanted behaviors, prevent frustrations, and improve quality of life. Yeah, because a dog's not going to go outside and post Instagram selfies saying live, laugh, love. Like an absolute donkey. The same logic can be implied here. The lower the testosterone thing, the lower that chemical, I think that's a demonetized word, the lower that male chemical that's needed, the happier the man and the safer the society. No. That male chemical has been the responsibility for loads of things in this society. You know, pyramids being, okay, now I take that back. You know, buildings, inventions, everything. The drive, the determination to procreate, the whole shebang. That wouldn't be the case. If a man had less of that male chemical, that leads to a lot more depression. Oh, I said the bad D word. It leads to the big sad. I can't say any more of those words now, I'm getting sloppy, but anyways. The lower that male chemical, that's specifically, you know, all there in males 12 to 16 times more than women. If men didn't have that, the depression rates increase. There's been linked. Lack of that chemical goes more to the big sad. And here we go, right? Unfortunately, the snip of the stick is not an option for humans at this point in time due to the lack of research in the field of synthetically engineered swimmers, which is necessary for doing the deed. Anonymous medical doctor with a PhD. Either one, you're pulling this out of your booty hole and you've no notion what you're talking about, or two, the doctor who gave you this advice preferred to say anonymous because he knows how much of a poopy doopy show this article is. Like, what? Why? They do the snip of the stick to males, you know, who've been proven guilty of some pretty serious stuff in like third world countries and that. We won't say those things here, but which makes absolutely no sense. This is, I'll give my opinion now towards the end. As a progressive society, we must acknowledge the fact increasing volumes of that male chemical and the lack of emotional intelligence amongst men is being used as a force by our government to continue the cycle of men thinking women are bad. No. Why is she on about? Men can have very good emotional intelligence. It's just as a society we're not told to talk about it. But we know when we're feeling sad in that. It's just communicating our wants, because there's still a stigma around it. To the men who have woken up, you need to take accountability for your fellow man's actions and make a conscientious effort to put an end to this form of discrimination between the ladies and the lads. Don't remain a sheep for the rest of your life. Sincerely, an angry lady. Alright, overall, this woman clearly does not like men. And either there was men she liked and they rejected her. And they were like, and she just got very upset and very angry. And they're probably, muscular dudes that she liked and like, no, I don't want you. And now she's getting very angry. And like some of the comments here, like she's suggesting like crimes against people. I'm definitely getting the D word now. Said too many stuff. Hope they don't pick up on this accent. But yeah, she clearly does not like lads, the men. She does not like them at all. She's had a bad experience with them. And if anyone watches the video, do not want any, really serious criticism flagged back. I do not condone that kind of thing. I don't want a witch hunt going on. So, she's just a silly goose. She's a big silly goose. And especially saying to men who are on that side of the spectrum with the views she agrees on. If a guy seriously came up to me in the gym and said, stop working out, tell him to get out of my face. Why? Oh, you gotta stop working out because the lady said so. You're doing bad things for the world. You're a bad man. No. Get over yourself. Men, keep working out. keep doing you. Keep going. You know, there's a lot of health benefits. I have a video there that's about talking about working out. There's a load of health benefits to it. As I said, she's just a big silly goose. And I wouldn't pay 2 cents to her. She just hates men. It is what it is. And you know what? That's all the time we have for. So take care. God bless. Stay safe. Hope you enjoyed this article. No meandered a bit around this video. Long weekend. But anyways, stay safe and be better. Until then.